Morning, everybody. We're just firing up the stream here. Getting things started. Hope you're doing well today. Not going to do the normal big intro. I've actually been trying to stuff this garrison with troops for a little while now. Eating breakfast, getting ready for the day, hanging out with the kid a little bit. You know how it goes. But we've been taking these double rallies. We'll go over some of these reports in just a minute. First, so people know we're live. I'm going to grab the stream link. We're going to go to my Discord server. If you haven't already joined my Discord server, it's discord.gg/Chisgule. Couldn't be easier. Link's always in the description of my videos. I'll send out a little notification to everybody. We are live. Pass rallies happening now. Let's see. And what else do I want to say? Hey, Justin, thanks for the super chat, man. Good morning. How are you today? All right. So, message is now in my Discord server, almost. There we go. And we put in the official Rise of Kingdoms Discord. Without the tag, though. Day 2, baby. Let's favorite some of these reports. We'll go check these out in a minute. And, man, this is a lot to talk about. Good morning. True Zeke. Just waiting for your... Oh, ruins. Oh. Good reminder. Bro. Hold on. Hold on. Main account. Switch to main account. Hold on. Ruins. Woo! I didn't miss him. Ha ha! Oh. Okay. Okay, let's go. Woo! Okay. What do I send? This is my Cortex march. This is for Cortex specifically. This is his favorite march in the game. That's the Cortex right there. Sweet. We'll send some calves. Calves are speedy. Let's go. I have 1 hour. Poggers. Woo. Feels good to not be delinquent on ruins. Honestly, I would have missed them. If it weren't for Justin. Oh, God. Double C primary? Oh, no. I want to join a Barb Fort rally, but I refuse the hospital bill. I'd rather just let my AP rot than join a double C primary rally. Respectfully. With the utmost respect, allow me to say, I would rather my AP rot than join a double C primary rally. All right. I launch a rally on that. People will join it, right? 10 minutes. That'll fill. We got to send another march to the Cortex Trajan lover. 100%. Biggest Trajan lover on the planet. By the way, I'm watching at the same time over here. Okay, as soon as these rallies are connecting, we're gonna switch back over. Okay, so you're literally missing nothing. You're literally missing nothing. Promise you. We got eyes on all the good stuff. You love your Trajan? Dude, Trajan's great. See, my rally's full enough. That'll work. Probably could launch with 900. It'd be fine. All right, but I should get to the choppa, as they say. We should get to the choppa. And I'm going to bring a small march here. just in case. Did I get resources? I did. Crazy hooked me up, man. Crazy super chatted at the end of yesterday. They were like, I'm giving you my resources because I'm on my way out. And I was like, I'm happy for the resources and sad that you're leaving. And I now have resources on my restart. So we could do stuff, man. We can do stuff now. Once again. VIP. More like MVP. Thank you for the resources. I appreciate it. All right. So, chores out of the way. Go back to the... Ooh. We go back to the main account here? We hit the main in a second here. How much power do you think my farm is going to go down to, by the way, in this KvK? I think I'm going to drop down to like 60 to 55 mil power. Like, I think I'm going to find a way to kill off almost all the troops on my farm. I have a suspicion. We're just waiting for the rallies on the pass. They're setting up their double. Can a Mac play ROK? Machino, I don't think you can use the PC version. But unless that's changed. Maybe it's changed. Does it say in game? Bonus for the PC version. Ooh, look at all these claimable goodies I get. 2 crystal keys. Your life will never be the same. With your 2 crystal keys, technically 3. And 3 gold keys. Sheesh. Cool. I already got rewards just for logging in. Yeah. So the way that people are playing on new Macs and laptops specifically is, what is the M1 chip? Is that what it's called? God, I used to be so in touch with all this stuff. Now I just spend my money on the latest iPad and I don't even deploy my brain. I'm like, latest iPad Pro, thank you. Just all the fancy things, great. Buy it, done. Must be the tea. Chisgule so edgy. I kind of just woke up. So edgy. Yeah, M1 chip. Okay, good. I did get that right. So with the M1 chip, the magic there is that you can basically play mobile games on your PC, right? So I haven't actually tried that. I don't know if I'd like to. Just to see. Actually, I really don't need that resource. We'll just go for gold. Gold? Food? Whatever. Anything but wood and stone. I would need neither of those. Ooh, I almost switched accounts, but what I really need to do is just click here. Whoop! Scene change! Woo! All right. Here we are. How rich are you? That's such a funny question to ask someone. Like, that's the sort of thing you'd say to someone on the internet, but like you almost never would say to someone IRL. I'm like, honestly, just like an old dude in a basement with a green screen playing mobile games. Like, it's really not what you think. It's really not what you think. Machino, thank you for the super chat. Oh my god. I mean, like, I've got to be like kind of stereotypical gamer dad over here. Maybe I should say stereotypical over-the-top gamer dad, right? That was a cool switch from PC to iPad. Yeah, so I use software called OBS. And that's what's managing my stream. I mean, technically, I can even show it to you. I don't see why not. I just put it on the screen. Let me... Oh, wait, hold on. To do that, I need to switch scenes again. All right, I switch scenes. So, I mean, I'm using this software. Let's see. Oh, we're entering the Matrix. We're entering the Matrix. All right, so I use OBS, okay, to build a scene, a series of things I want you to see, okay? And then I can have multiple scenes, and then I can switch between them. So I've got my PC version on one scene. Oh, rally sin. Let's go. And I got the iPad on the other scene. So that's how I'm doing the swaps here. Now, we're doing something kind of funky here, and it's working, which I find really hilarious. Does anyone know what we're doing that's funky? Can you call it out? Do you see it? What's funky about this situation? Do you see it? What's funky? Chat, call it out. What do you see that you would not normally see happening on this screen? No one-troop debuffs. Oh, somebody got it. Jad Theo. Yeah, Chucky and UIG Pi. Yeah, you guys figured out. It's the Theo. Letio. Yeah, it's the Theo. ABZ, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Chisgule, how do you think the whales from your Restart Kingdom will do during Xena? I mean, I think the city theme will require no less than 30 million power gain in my Restart Kingdom. And, like, I know Prof Rock is gonna blast through whatever it takes. And the dude's got a lot of range for training power, so... the winner could be a pretty high number. But I would still estimate like 30 mil to be the lowest power gain. Oh, are we about to clear field here? I only have filling marches here. I haven't even used an expansion. So, if we're going to go clear field, that's news to me. But when I see King skill, I'm kind of like, we clearing field? We clearing field? I'm just stuffing marches into this pass now. And, I mean, I gotta give a big shout out to Crazy, who hooked me up with these resources yesterday. Because, I mean, obviously, I was not tapped out, but I was, like, under $1 billion gold, including tokens. Which, like... at that point, given that there's still, like, Kingsland ahead and many other things, like, I just gotta kill my troops. But now that I have some resources, I could do a good bit more fill fighting. Yeah, I had 260 million wood and, like, 35 million gold yesterday. Exactly. Yeah, I got resources now, baby. Let's go look at some reports while we're waiting here, because I got a lot of pass reports that you will find surprising. But some, I mean, they will look like what you would expect. The thing that's weird in this KvK is that we have the Tommy Bastion skill. Okay? And the Tommy Bastion skill is changing things more than I would have expected. I'm just shy of 30 million kills. I don't have them yet. Okay. Well, I mean, where do we even start? Look, I have all these pass reports. We could start here. The most recent one that I was in. We got a Jad Theo versus Pakal Herald, and like the AoE of Theo is pulling down some kills, and then also an Attila Nevsky. Let me tell you something. If they want to use the two lowest DPS rallies basically in the game against us over and over, I'm all for it. Go right ahead. Be my guest. Dude, look at this Lohar fill. Double C Lohar. Why even include Lohar as the secondary? It actually doesn't do anything. Geez, somebody swarmed the pass. So the Theo AoE is actually more real than I would have expected. It really, like, it's a lot of kills, actually. Like, actually people getting clapped by Theo AoE. Okay. Like, as I scroll through this, I mean, there are actually hundreds of thousands, probably, worth of dead troops in total. Oh, which Tommy skill? We're talking about the skill damage boost. The Tommy 4th skill is really weird for support skills. I'll show you why in just a second here. So the reason this is weird is that it's applying a debuff that never goes away. Now, you see, normally if you use a Tommy, her active skill clears the debuff, and then you do a bunch of skill damage. But when there's no Tommy, this debuff never clears. So it's 45% extra skill damage taken, which is a big effing deal. Now, I thought this was a bad idea, and I was wrong. I actually thought it was just a bad idea. But I will admit when I am wrong, and I will point out that Theo's doing pretty well. Okay, Theo is doing pretty well. I think. I mean, we'd have to look at their gear and, like, get a real sense of it, but, like, they do have a lot of base stats here. This does look like a pretty decent set of gear, right? I haven't seen any official information about the legendaries that are rolling out. So until it's official, I really can't talk about it or speculate. And that's not a Chisgule being stingy thing. It's a, I don't want to expose myself to Lilith having legal rights to give my channel a strike for violating their intellectual property. So, although it's common for people to post and talk about leaks, it is, I think, legally unwise. I'm not a lawyer, not legal advice. Make your own choices. I'll make mine. I had a friend who, I mean, almost lost their YouTube channel because of referencing someone else talking about leaks. It's crazy. Do I have any ideas when the new commanders might release? I honestly thought we would have had new commanders like last MGE. So the fact that we don't have new commanders yet is somewhat shocking. I assume the next Mightiest Governor cycle, but I also find it really shocking that for some reason we also didn't see any information about new commanders in all of the update videos from Rise of Kingdoms. They released at least 4 different region-based Rise of Kingdoms videos on official YouTube channels. I watched them. And I was very surprised to see nothing about commanders. So, I don't know. Oh, what's going on here? Hello. Do we just clear in the field now? Okay. That marker. All right, I'll run the troops home, take an expansion. I guess we're done filling for now. And then we field fight. Do I waste gems on the 7k gem event? Oh, that's no waste. You do the 7k gem event. 7k gem event is the #1 use of gems in the game. You do the 7k gem event. Every time, baby. If you gotta farm gems to do that, you farm those gems. You do it. 7k gem event? That's sacred material right there. More reports? Yeah, we can look at a few more reports. So I was surprised overall, though, that the Theo was doing well. I have some suspicions about why it's doing well, but I don't want to reveal all my cards on the stream. I don't want to just, like, hand all the information to the enemy, so, like, respectfully, right? Here's another one. 478,000 to 707,000. They chose the ever-changing tactics support skill and the Richard the First. Honestly, like, I would take rally licenses away from a lot of people. I really would. It's a good thing I'm not king of any of these kingdoms, because rally licenses would be freaking, those privileges would be removed. Bingy dingy, thank you for the 5 gifted. Let's go. All hail Bingy Dingy, a most generous gifter of memberships. I really wish that YouTube would give a scoreboard or like leaderboard for who is gifted the most memberships for a channel. I don't know why they have not done that, but it would be so cool. It would be maximum cool to have a gifted membership leaderboard, man. Thank you, Bingy Dingy. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. 580 to 846. We got the Sun Tzu Bastion and the Baibars Bastion. We're sticking with those epic commander bastions. We sticking with those epic level skills. I swear. And this AoE is actually just clapping. I can't believe that Theo is working, but here we are. In 2022, Chisgule Gaming is making the statement that Theo, in this weird context, has viability. Weird. Now, we'll see what happens if they launch, like, some proper DPS rallies, but... Speaking of which, how's this looking? Yes, I mean, it's, you know... It's the mess. It looks like the mess. Alright. We pop a 50. We get the marches. And we send them out. Why do I have a peace shield? I've just been filling the Garrison this morning. Just been stuffing my troops in there. Oh, I'm gonna move my troops out of this guy's way. He's trying to... Dude, it triggers me so much when I'm trying to summon these Kahars and AoE them down, and somebody keeps, like, running their troops where I'm trying to summon the Kahars. Anyways, I'm gonna respect his Kahar zone here. Maybe that was too much information. But yeah, I have a peace shield because I always... In KvK like this, I'm gonna pop a 24-hour peace shield if I'm going offline. And I didn't want to port to, like, Zone 4. Because I think then they might have kicked me out of the Alliance to make space in the Alliance, and I had troops in the pass. So I didn't want them to think that I was kickable by going to Zone 4, because I actually had a bunch of troops in the past that I didn't want to just be stranded. And yeah, like, I need to kill my troops. Like, if I don't kill my troops today and tomorrow, like, my contribution, more or less, for this KvK will basically be final. Because my main account has a pass opening in 2 days. And it's basically going to be non-stop, full-force fighting for, like, 3 weeks on my main account. We're 1 Imperium into 2 Imperiums. And then a whole 3rd war camp is going to join the fight. Maybe more. Right? Like... It's going to be a lot, man. Like, I don't know if the KvK on my main account is winnable. That's not fair. I don't know if we will win. It is, I think, winnable. I think it could be won. Yeah. Not only is it a 3v5, but, like, we have 1 Imperium, they have 3. So... Are Guan Leo, Skippy, Prime, and Alex, Charles and Sun Tzu good infantry? Yeah, I mean, obviously the Charles and Sun Tzu is your weakest march. What I would do is Alex and Sun Tzu, and then Charles with Skippy Prime. That's how I would change that. Oh, I have resources to field fight! Let's go! Man. That's nice. Here we go.
Yes, you've had it quite tough. Always having bad luck. You think you're going crazy. Look up, there's a new life waiting. Your head's buried in the sand. You've been dealt the wrong hand. can't imagine how you feel. Only you know that it's real. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on.
Easy company, let's go. Thank you for the super chat, much appreciated. I'm surrounded, but my team's coming, right? I got support here, right? We got this. I don't have to back off this. Maybe I do. Just a little bit. My Boudica's gonna get freaking slapped here. Yeah, that's gone. That's fine. I'm sad facing somebody at the same time I'm getting sad faced. That's fine. Is what it is, man. Oh, now I'm in a little trouble. Now I'm in a little trouble. Just had a node hop to get out of there. Woo! Ethel primary, let's go! Oh my god, that thing melted. I gotta read the room here. Everybody was kind of backing off. We resend the Boudica. What's my Tommy at? Like 5111. Honestly, it's like almost worth using a skill reset to try to get points to land on Tommy's fourth. Almost. Almost. We're kind of thinning out here, man. It's just you and me, Bucky. We gotta back up, buddy. Bucky, you gotta back it up, buddy. Nothing I can do to help you. I can target them a little bit. But they're about to... I don't know if this is fair to call it flanking, but they are about to do that. They are about to, like, kind of cut our line here. I could target this guy, see if he wimps out. Nope. Oh, he did! Haha. Okay. I could just target this guy, see if he turns around. Oh, he was already turning around. Is this guy just going for me? No. Somebody is, though. It's this guy. Dude, if he wants to just go for this, I'm in. No, he doesn't want to. Kind of want to see what trouble I can get into over here. Let's see if I can bait this guy in. I'm going to go for a bait. I'm going to bait him in. See how far I can bait him in. Look, he's going for me. If my ally cuts. Oh. Okay, he didn't take the bait. Double C primary. Who is that? Was that double C CJ? I don't even care if I'm out of position. Dude, he's even giving me a free ride in the right direction. I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm in trouble here. I gotta get out of this situation in just a second here. And then turn on somebody. Here. Maybe too aggressive even still. So I'll try to bait them in. All our allies have to do is, like, turn down on these guys and they're gone. Okay, Saladin, you're mine. I gotta back up. My march has swung around so awkwardly. take that Guan as we go here. Switch targets. Hopefully don't... Okay, rage dropped. GG. Swing up? Can I just swing up here? Can I actually just swing up on Saladin? Yup. Yup. I'm really precarious here. Can I turn? Can we turn? Are they too deep? No. They're fine. Okay. Okay. Sweet, I should refresh. Kill the hospital, do it again. That was fun. Can we spam camels in the chat? You can have 60 seconds of camel spam. I'll put a timer. I'll put a timer. As long as the timer's up, you can spam some camels, but when the timer stops, no more camel spam, okay? These are the rules. Today is the 8th, and the timer will be... There we go. There you go. This is your moment to camel spam. Cleanse your system of the desire for Desert KvK. This is funny, YouTube is like blocking the camels frequently. It's kind of fun to do something like this every now and then, because then I know what it's like to be a Twitch streamer. I know I've said that before, but this is like the whole point of Twitch chat. Is to basically do this. And once you let it go, like, you just gotta let yourself go, and you just start putting some camels in there, and you're like, damn it, this is actually enjoyable. Like, I'm actually having fun doing this. And then you understand. You'll see. If you camel spam, you'll understand something about it. All right, there it is. Timer's up. No more camel spam. If needed, we'll do this again later today. That was pretty fun, actually. Okay. We send the marches back out. And I should actually heal up. This makes me really happy, especially now that I have some resources, that I put a bunch of crystals into healing cost reduction. I'm very happy about that. Ooh, we hit 30 million kills? Wait. I got this little marker. Oh! Hey! We did it, baby. We did it. We did it. Let's go. 30 mil kills in the bag. There it is. How did I get these resources? For those that stayed till the end of yesterday's stream, you saw that Crazy made a super chat saying, hey, I'm on my way out of the game. I will give you all my resources before I go. And so last night, they ported next to my city with a couple of their farms and just hooked me up, man. So I'm definitely bummed they're on their way out of the game, but happy to have the resources and that they didn't just rot on the accounts, you know? How do I feel about the AP change a week later? Oh my gosh. What a dangerous topic. What a dangerous topic. I have a couple thoughts. The first is that you may wonder, why is it that they made this change? And I think the reason they probably made the change is that there were probably a small number of kingdoms probably botting forts and pulling down literally dozens of days worth of speed ups every single day in alliance chests and rewards. So this is just my suspicion. I have absolutely no evidence, but I have a suspicion that people were barb forting in a probably pretty oppressive way Kira primary? What the hell is happening? How is this happening? How? Oh my god, she's still here. Okay, fine. Go. Okay, I tapped the Kira. Tap that, baby. Oh, this is aggressive. This is aggressive. We're going for it. A little aggressive. Oh, my Guana's got to be gone here. Oh, yeah. What, buddy? How are you the only March that... Oh, he's just lagging. I was like, how are you the only March that didn't turn around? I can't believe I just walk away from this. I'm honestly... I get away with a lot. That's a phrase I use a lot. I can't believe I got away with that. It's a little dicey. It's a little dicey. Get out of there. I wanted to just rage drop, but it's just so much harder to do on iPad compared to PC. Like, look at that. The screen chunked. That wasn't the stream lag. That was just... The screen just kind of chunked. In fairness, I haven't restarted... Bro, I haven't restarted my iPad in like... I don't know how long, so I might be overdue for that. This is why I always try to get the best possible device to play on, though. That was a good move on their part. That was actually pretty legit. It's going to get some damage on me there. This is why I try to get the best possible device, because not only do I have the, I guess, computation load of playing the game, but also, on top of that, the device really does heat up a lot with the connection to my PC and, you know, putting out... I don't know if it's actually 4K. It's probably not 4K. But putting out the video to the PC is actually, like, it generates a lot of heat. I mean, here, I can just lift this up. You can see it. Please don't disconnect. Right? Like, that bad boy over there is producing a ton of heat. New phone out soon. Yeah, I gotta get the new phone. 100%. Is there gonna be a pro version of the phone? Do you have a date set to talk to Nephisto? I actually have already talked to Nephisto. All I need to do is put together a video. And I actually have some really funny things that happened. Oh god, my teammate over here is kind of screwed. Let's see if I can help him out. Maybe. Maybe. Can I get a skill cycle without getting wrecked? Maybe? Maybe? Probably? Oh, crush the Guan? Okay. Sure. I'm surrounded by somebody. Oh, now I'm the one who needs help. Oh, got him. Rage hop, rage hop, rage hop. Easy swap. Swap again. Dude, I switch targets too much. Oh, I gotta back up. I'm the only one here still. Everybody else did a little backup move. Just hit this call instead. The key to open field fighting. You heard it here, probably even somewhere else first. In some other video of mine even, potentially. But the key to open field fighting is transferring rage. That's like, congratulations, you now know the secret of open field fighting. The great secret. Passed down from generation to generation, governor to governor, family to family. Is to rage transfer. Like your life depends on it. Maybe that's a little aggressive. See, look at that. I already have a full rage bar. All I do, I just pop that guy. The rage bar was already full. All I had to do was target him. Oh, somebody else. Okay, now I'm aggressive. And then, because I'm on iPad, it's a little awkward. But, like, people said Boudica was, like, really squishy. I'm telling you, that is just not my experience. Like, I should have just got absolutely... If she was squishy, I would have been absolutely clapped for that error I just did. And I was fine. Now, granted, I have invested in the right equipment here, so. Why no PC? My screen was freezing. Like, not... How do I say this? It wasn't freezing. I couldn't scroll, and sometimes I couldn't zoom. And it's like, dude, if I cannot scroll and zoom, like, I can't use it. Especially because I think it had something to do with how much I'm smashing the buttons, but, like, still... Lilith is going to have to send me a dialing wand for using PC version. Tell me you saw that episode of The Simpsons. This is how you know. This is like the real OG check. Or maybe it's really just a check if you were born in the 80s. Who saw that episode of The Simpsons with the dialing wand? Nobody? Oh my god, now we know I'm old. Now we know I'm old. Really old. Still nobody has even said anything. 726 people watching this live stream and nobody saw the dialing wand? Oh my god. Oh man, what's happening right now? Sheesh. Okay, fine. That's fine. That's fine. Old as gold. Yeah, that. What ABZ said. Back in the day, Simpsons was the TV show that your parents let you watch, but if your parents, like, how do I want to say this? If your parents were overly protective, they limited how much Simpsons you could watch. I could hit that guy pretty good, but now I'm surrounded. Kind of deserve that. Can I just switch? My Boudica's gonna die. Maybe not, though. Man, I am getting away with a lot right now that I really shouldn't be able to. I'm really getting away with a lot. I don't even know why we're field fighting here. I guess it's so that at some point we can burn a fort. And that point is not yet. If you explained more on the episode. So Homer Simpson gets extremely overweight in this episode. And like, I don't know if you can make TV like this anymore. But Homer Simpson in this episode gets extremely overweight. So much so that when he tries to use his phone, he gets an operator that says that his hand is too large for the phone and that he needs a dialing wand. They send him a dialing wand so that he could use his phone. I think it might have been the same episode where, and I don't want to spoil it, but now he was working from home because I think he was, you know, had become so heavy that they gave him a computer he could work from home. And he found a creative way of completing his work duties that ends up not working out so well, but I don't want to spoil it. I probably could just spoil it, though, because obviously nobody's going to watch it. It was disability? Yeah, it was... Yeah, something like that. I'm not playing on PC now. Smash over here? Ooh, it's a little risky. A little risky. That was a little risky. I'm 5x surrounded. I really kind of deserve it for that move. I'm gonna get wrecked here if I'm not really careful. Time to go. I really would like to rage transfer on my way out. Alright, I should just go. Someone asked what equipment is on my Boudica, which was a very fair ask. Let me show you. Everybody's going home. Everybody's going home. This guy's chasing me. It's not going to work out very well for him. He's still chasing me. I know it's him. Yep, it was him. He's gone. GG. Okay, those all go home. Speed up my hospital. I already sped up the last time. That's good. Should have turned in that XY. Yeah, I probably should have. No, I did not open my resource tokens. I actually was gifted these resources from Crazy. They super chatted at the end of the stream yesterday saying they would hook me up. And that they were on their way out of the game, unfortunately. And I think they just ripped all their tokens on all their farms and handed them to me. Which is pretty sweet. So here's the equipment on my Boudica. It's nothing too special, with the exception of this bow. But all this is giving me is some defense above and beyond the item I had before, which was giving me defense. That episode aired on November 5th, 1995, called King Size Homer. Nice. How long do you see Boudica Prime being a good invest? Oh, I mean, dude. Boudica Prime, Nevsky, and Skippy Prime. Those three are the future. That's gotta be like a year of value you're gonna get from these commanders as the meta top tier commanders, right? Joan Prime soon, somebody says. So, I did make a video about how the Japanese official Rise of Kingdoms Twitter account leaked that they were in the design stage with Joan Prime, and that was a couple weeks ago. So it would not be surprising at this point if we did get a Joan Prime. Still love The Simpsons? Yeah. You're welcome, Tiny Tank. The only other change I would make to my Boudica gear before I even just like stop working on it, honestly, would be to make the set chest legendary and set gloves. Okay. iPad just completely crapped out. That's a little awkward. iPad, hello. Time to buy a new iPad? Sure. Okay. Great news, everyone. It's rebooting. That's definitely concerning. Might be time to buy a new iPad. Okay. Overheated, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. It still has battery. So do you think that's overheat? When and you get an iPad? Dude, I didn't play in the tournament, even though I was on the team. I told them to unregister me because I was going to be casting the tournament. How's your ventilation? For the iPad? I mean, it's chilling in the official iPad case. You think there's additional ventilation I need? It could just be overheating. Can you imagine if I was swarming a Garrison, though, and that happened? That's actually pretty concerning. That would actually be extremely concerning. God, I really would hate to have to buy a new iPad Pro now. Because they got to be coming out with a new iPad. How long from now? Is it always charging? It is currently charging. This is a little dicey. This is a little dicey. Everybody's backing up. I'm less worried about the number they have and more worried about our momentum. Oh, that buy bars, though. Really? Buy bars? I mean, you gotta commend the people who bring a lot of marches to the... Oh, no. Bring a lot of marches to the field. Dude, this feels like we made some sort of a retreat call. And I'm just not in voice, so I don't hear it. Dude, this guy's hitting me. I'm turning on him. Dude, you're not even the right guy to hit, but get off my back. 100%. There, it's melted. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, assert what authority you have. When somebody targets you, you just gotta remind them what happens. I don't know. Just being ridiculous. Just filling the space. That's a little aggressive on my part. I'm getting a lot of AoE, though. Yep, I called it. I told you it was aggressive. Told you it was aggressive. I told you the momentum right now is not... It's not charge in momentum. It's be careful momentum. Right. Oh. My march is just standing out. Oh, dude, that guy's just dead. Oh, I did not tap bundles. Please. I do not need a bundle right now. Dude, I'm manually retreating. Okay, I had to manually retreat that march. Dude, I'm running behind the pass in just a second here. This is... Oh, but there's a double C! Like, there's actually... Look, am I hitting that double C? Double C CJ! Again! I swear, bro. Alright, just get behind the pass. What are we doing here? Let's kill off some of my troops. That's what I really need to happen. There is one thing I could do. Let's see how this works out. Unplug this from here. Boop. And plug this in over here. I'll even show you. Maybe this removes some of the mystique of how Chisgule Gaming streams, but instead of plugging it in to the HDMI output, plug it in directly to the keyboard. Maybe that changes things. Apple products need to be switched off at least once a week. You'd guess it overheated. I mean, I'm a little warm. I could take this off. Does that help? Ditch the case? Oh, I can't ditch the case. Because then I gotta be like holding it and like playing like this or something. I don't know. It's a bit much. Like the case is crucial. You know, it's like actually a stand. Like, dude, unlike, let me show you. Unlike this flimsy Samsung piece of paper, okay, that like literally, if I try to hold it, can you see this? If I try to hold this, okay, this is the Samsung Galaxy Tab. See, if I try to hold this, I feel like the keyboard's going to snap. Like I actually feel like it's going to snap and break. Like I get worried. Granted, it wasn't very expensive, right? But like, if there was a better product, I would use it. If you know of a better product, let me know. Never skip leg day. Exactly. Exactly. That freaking case skipped leg day. So, like, what would you expect? Samsung, don't skip leg day. Oh, it's such an awkward case. And you, like, try to close it, and it, like, flops all over the place. It's just awkward, man. People want to see the map? Sure. We get a look at the map. It's a top versus bottom KvK. Okay, so we did a little fort drop yesterday. Didn't work out. Fort drop was like right here on this corner. It was a good effort. Hey, True S, welcome to the Honor Guard. Let's get those hype emojis for True S. And a search emoji so he becomes the next member of the channel. Welcome aboard. If you are enjoying the stream, do me a huge favor. Throw a like on here. Consider subscribing. Can you flex your guns for us? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Our allies did drop a fort down, which is interesting. It took a long time for our allies to get this particular pass yesterday. They were rallying that thing all day long. Oh, dang. True S with the 5 gifted. Let's go. Yo, let's get those hype emojis for True S. For dropping the gifted. They became a member just so they could drop the gifted members. Let's go. I should speed up my hospital. Since I actually... This is the second time my iPad has crashed. It happened like a couple weeks ago. Randomly. And it happened just now. Both times while I was playing Rise of Kingdoms, for whatever that's worth. The talk often in case... Oh, the talk often in chat increased chance to get a gifted YouTube thing. I really love YouTube for that. Nice. You think it works? I mean, we got 730 people in here. Only 5 people got gifted, so... I don't know where Legend Ronnie is. I don't know where Legend Ronnie is. I know he was playing Diablo Immortal and was like really pushing rank there. But I mean, that game is, it's something anyways. What a tragedy. I mean, it really just feels like a loot slot machine, honestly, with a it's like they didn't learn anything from honestly, it's like they didn't learn anything from when they did the real money auction house, and they were like, what if we repeat our mistakes? What if we just do the same thing all over, but for mobile? Okay, here we are. Here we are. Same mistakes. It's not a dungeon crawling game. It's a slot machine game with some dungeon crawling. The original Diablo 3 was not a Diablo game. It was an auction house game with some Diablo. They took like the best IP on the face of the earth and just lit that bad boy on fire. Now, in fairness, they made a ton of money, so maybe they're like, it's cool, baby. We cashing out. Which is how CEOs are rewarded in big companies, which is really tragic. You're not really rewarded for the longevity of the organization as much as you are like, what have you done for me today? And then tomorrow it'll be, what have you done for me today? The CEO's reign is only so long, so why not cash out my dynasty? Make a few bucks. All we had to do was sell our soul. I never really played Path of Exile, so I couldn't really say between the two. But even Path of Exile had huge PR problems recently. They made a massive nerf to endgame player loot drops. And the endgame players, who are all streaming like crazy and what people are watching, complained extensively about the dramatic nerf to drops. And it just created a huge amount of drama where I think maybe they made a change. And now's where I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think maybe they tried to address it, but people are still so upset that, like, it doesn't matter if they fixed it or not. Like, the damage was done. It's a tragedy. They were like one of the game studios, as I understand it, and again, I'm just trying to share the best information I can about a topic that I'm really not expert on. But as I understand it, they were one of the more beloved game studios for their communication, and they just, like, truly missed. I mean, critical miss on this one change and its implications to the game. And that one critical miss just eroded an astonishing amount of trust. That's my understanding of what happened with Path of Exile. Is there someone in the chat who knows that can advise on this? Kind of what went down? Am I far off? Dude, I see that double C. It's just a little too far into the enemy ball. Like, I don't want to go there. Like, I'm already pretty overcommitted here, potentially. This is a pretty big overcommit. I should back up. Yeah, see, I knew it was an overcommit, and I did it anyways, because I don't know why. I'm just getting greedy, frankly. I'm actually just being greedy. Let's call a spade a spade. Getting greedy for skill cycling. Now I'm 8x surrounded, but I'm hitting a Minamoto, so I guess we just go with it. Gosh, the number of times you can select a blue march, like, they really just need to patch that out of the game. Like, they really just need to patch that out of the game. The ability, like, I'm targeting blue. Like, either let me target ground or let me target enemy, but there's literally no function to targeting an ally. Like, actually, there's no function to that command. It's just, like, looks pretty, I guess. I mean, if it's a flag, it's a different story, but I'm not targeting flags. These are open field marches where you have literal no interaction with them. Biggest PoE nerf was an item that's used everywhere. I thought, though, there was like a weird drop rate thing that they messed with recently, where it like literally 20x'd the amount of work you would need to do to get the same amount of loot for an end game top tier player. Like, I thought the controversy was like literal 20xing of the level of effort. Please, just hit the Kira. Stop everything you're doing and hit the Kira. I don't care, I'm 5x surrounded. I popped a Kira. What more could I want in life? thought I was going to need to really run there, but I didn't. And I actually got to sad face somebody. I didn't rage transfer, but it was a full sad face. My Boudica's going to get clapped. Say that a little fast and it sounds really funny. Okay, let's back that up. And honestly, I could refresh here. If I had unlimited resources, I would probably stay. But I think I can. I think I can just pump the brakes on that. Clear the hospital. Alex, hey, what's up? Echo Gaming, what's up, dude? Yo, let's put some hype emojis in the chat for Echo Gaming. Let's go. You may not know this, but once upon a time, Echo and I did collabs that are some of the most watched Rise of Kingdoms videos. That's right. Back in the day. Echo, did you hear me riffing on Diablo Immortal earlier? Uh-oh. Echo's playing Diablo Immortal now. He went all in, baby. He's got a channel dedicated to it. You go check him out if you're looking for more information about Diablo Immortal. The OG. That's right. The OG's in the house. Trajan stays very long in the field. He isn't a target anymore. Dude, Trajan is great. Trajan gets a lot of hate, mostly from Cortex. Oh, am I really out of infantry? That can't be right. What'd I do? Swarm a pass? Okay, there we go. Pro. Yeah, Trajan's great. But I don't think he's a priority. Let's not get confused. Dude, anytime I say a commander's great, that like gets clipped, and then someone's like, I invested because you said they were great. I was like, whoa. Whoa. Man, taking that advice out of context. Pump the brakes a little bit. Cortex doesn't like Trajan because he'd rather do damage. And he's like not wrong. Like, his philosophy is, I want to do as much damage as I possibly can to as many enemies as I can. He's optimizing for the time it takes to walk to the fight, rather than the time you will be in the fight. He doesn't want to walk back and forth a whole bunch to get a lot of damage in. Like, every time he runs to the field, he just wants to do as much damage as possible with every single march as fast as he can. The game is calling you governor in the notification. So governors, that's what we all are. This is why I say, like, what is going on, governors, at the start of streams? It's like, I'm a governor, you're a governor. The game refers to you as a governor. You are a governor of your city, your civilization. Civilization? I suppose your civilization. Dude, when can I do something cool with these crystals, by the way? I'd really like to do literally anything. Well, not literally anything. Like, I guess I could get some march speed, which wouldn't be bad. But I kind of want this. I want the troop cap. I actually would really like that, but I don't have the crystals for the prereqs. I mean, Cortex will run around with 7 marches. Here's the thing to keep in mind. Some of what Trajan is doing only scales up to 5 marches of benefit. Whereas if you want to really talk about, you know, commanders that have effects that really scale nicely, right? Like damage and debuffs that scale up to all your marches are really nice. Now, in fairness, Trajan does have an all damage debuff applied to enemies that scales nicely. The more marches you have hitting, the better that is. But like, look how often I'm changing targets. Like, am I even taking advantage of it? Like, I honestly don't know. I change targets so much, I honestly don't know. And I think that changing targets is correct. Because changing targets is as much about what you're hitting as it is repositioning. Oh, this is bad. This guy's gonna rage cycle on me. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Okay. Twice I've hit ground instead of this enemy. There we go. Let's go. Kind of want to cut across. Dude, this guy's in trouble. If we all move in on this guy, he's done. His whole team left him. Yeah, he's gone. Now they're cutting in. Oh, my Guan's really in trouble. See if I can just move Guan. I gotta be careful about this overcommit. I'm gonna try to back up. This is where if I was using PC, I would do like a retreat command to my city and then immediately target something and have no problem maintaining my rage. But on an iPad, it's just much harder to actually target what you want to hit. Oh, except when they do that. Okay. That's pretty easy. Okay, okay. Okay. Sure. Oh, what is this Herald doing? Actually. Like, he's just gone. Herald, I don't know if he knows it yet. Send a memo. Oh, too late. Memo's not going to get there on time. He's already gone. Switch. Oh, dude, there's so many Ethel primaries? Good thing I targeted the Alex, because that Ethel popped before I would have even switched to it. Dude, I am kind of bullying in the field. This double C? Please tell me that's CCJ. CCCJ. It's triple C. Is it triple C? Who knows? We'd have to look at the report to see if that was triple C. This is problematic. Oh, I lost my rage. GG. And oh, please let me do this swap. Oh, he's running. Darn. Oh, he's running my way. Got him. Oh, that's aggressive. He's just gone. That march is gone. That's it. He's just gone. Oh, he's going to walk away. He's going to walk away. Switch to the Alex. Yeah. Got it. Uh-oh. Still aggressive. Still a little aggressive. Switch even more to the left. Dude, that's a move I really like to do. Have you guys noticed that I do that? I really like it. You've probably noticed it when I'm doing it. I will start on like one flank. Like I'll start like bottom right, down over here. I'll move up to the top of this fight and then just switch, boom, from one sort of front to another to apply pressure to the other side. I really like doing that. I mean, if they're paying attention, then they adjust to the fact that you've cut across. But if they're not paying attention, like sometimes you catch people. Oh, dude, speaking of catching people, we're actually just getting clapped right there. That's the no-fly zone. Okay. Next song. This song is the longest quiet outro of all time. That song's way too quiet. This will heat up. This is a little uncomfortable. What's going on here? If our whole ball like turned and went north right now, oh my god, they would be in a world of hurt. That is not what's happening. Instead, I'm kind of watching this flank as this army is like, this group of people is, I guess, retreating. I'm not sure what's going on. See, this is what I'm talking about, where I just switch fronts. I don't like that one, so I go to this one. Oh, that transfer with the Ethel AoE. Let's go. Ooh. What? Uh-oh, incoming. Turn, 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 turn. Keep the rage, keep the rage, keep the rage. Oh, my Alex went a little too north there. But I kept the rage at least. 11k shot there. Out of the deal. Now I'm the only one doing that. So we gotta back up. Swap. Yes, keep rage. Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Too many now. Too many now. Yeah, I got a very generous gift of resources from Crazy, who super chatted last stream saying they were going to hook me up. And then they did, which was really chill. Rip Boudica? Dude, my Boudica's doing great. Or maybe they had a Boudica. See, so now I'm going to do that thing I always do. I'm cutting all the way across to this side of the battlefield. I cut from one side to another. Just try to find things. It's a little aggressive. It's a little aggressive. He figured it out and he's running. I got a fish on the line. It's coming? Nope. Didn't follow. I got another one. Fish on the line. They swapped. I don't want to hit Trajan. It's a waste of time. I hear my little kid running around upstairs. I'm kiting. Dude, how many of you played EverQuest? Do you remember kiting in EverQuest? You could spend... Oh, that was a little aggressive on my part. You could spend literally hours kiting in EverQuest to kill a stupid mob. This is aggressive. You still play EverQuest 2? No way. Do you really? Oh, please tell me I'm not alone here. When I moved in on that guy. I wasn't. Oh, this guy's gotten... He got freaking destroyed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, what? Dude, why'd everybody back up? Come on. Man, that's so disappointing. We're like, we're winning. Everybody just walked away from the W. Oh, man. Triggered. So triggered. That feeling when 20 marches walk away from the W. Now, Jillo's, he's screwed. He's got to get out of there. I can't even help him now. Honestly, I'm just going to die for this. 50-50 shot. I don't make it out of here. Yep. There it is. I mean, I tried, Jillo's, man. I tried. Yep. I had Trajan sad face for it. I'm like, is that face? I might walk away. I tried to extract. Oh, he's back in there? No, it's somebody else. Okay. All right. Take it easy, Chisgule. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right. Jillo's is a boss. True. He's I think the highest power player in our kingdom, so he's throwing his weight around. Is Trajan good? I think Trajan is good, but I don't think he's a good investment right now for most people. Especially if the next cycle of commanders is not leadership. That's gonna be really weird. Swap to Rome? I'm France. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with France. I do like the march speed on Rome. I mean, I think you're not wrong there. He does that on purpose, man. Oh my god. All right, well, here I am thinking I'm helping out, you know? Trying to save him. I'm like, oh no, he's overcommitted. Meanwhile, Jillo's just sitting there with the MLG glasses. Like, what? He has like 30 farms minimum? Jesus. Okay. Okay. I'm still not... Like, there's basically nothing that anyone can say to me that will change my instinct to go help someone who is maybe overcommitted. Why? Because if I overcommit, and I should say when I overcommit, it sure is nice to get just a smidge of help. You know what I mean? Chisgule, do you check contributions? I have not checked our KvK contributions. At one point, I was doing decently. And then I kind of pumped the brakes on how much fielding I was doing. I feel like with this account, I don't know. If I had bottomless resources, what would I do with my speed ups? Train troops or use it to field fight? I think I'd just use it to field fight, honestly. How much money have I spent on this account? Well, let's do some math. Let's estimate it. Let's say it's $100 a month. All right. Let's say it's $100 a month. This account is 1,071 days old. This is probably a $3,500 account. Kind of weird to say that out loud. Sheesh. It's more than $100? I don't think so. I actually don't think so. The only time I spend is when we have a recharge event. And then on top of that, I buy the crystal bundles at the start of KvK. That's pretty much it. Have my speed ups reach 10 years? I know there's an achievement for that. Maybe next time I'm walking back to my city, we go check that out. Best T5 civilization for infantry. If you're rally or garrison, it's Viking. If you're fielding and what you want is punch, not efficiency, sort of, you'd probably go Viking. But if you're fielding a ton and you want efficiency of his infantry, you do France, which is what I'm doing. Because I am saving a lot of speed ups and I'm using a lot of speed ups on field fighting. Boy, that guy really got caught out. This looks like it's about to be really precarious. The 3 guys that are up front over here are about to get wrecked. And then there's going to be no retreat path for everybody over here. This is about to get dicey. Yeah, see, they put a ball marker. They saw it too. They're like, this is about to get really bad. They saw it too. Right? Because what happens now is this ball over here, if we don't reinforce this area, these guys just cut straight down and then surround this group. That's the move. And this is why I don't like dot mode. Because in dot mode, this looks like it's pretty even, right? But actually, we're getting wrecked on this front over here, I feel. Like, in dot mode, it looks like, oh, this isn't so bad. But when you actually look at it, it looks really bad for us, I think. Oh, yeah, everybody's falling back now. Do you see it? You just see the lines in the flow. Like, this whole group is collapsing back to the pass. This whole group. Let's try to do something, though. Oh, I see that double C. I see it, I see it, I see it. Double C Nevsky. A lot better than a double C CJ. This is a lot better than the triple C we were looking at earlier.
Consume me, I let it control me. I'll always be lonely, I'll never be fine. If life is a movie, it's always so boring. Where is the story? I hope it gets
A little bit of a turnaround here. Oh, careful. Oh, man. Am I going to get a good hit on that Nebu? Not really. I got to adjust. Oh! See, this is why I cut to the left and right. I love to do that. So I just had a nice transfer over there. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get myself really surrounded here. It's just the Trajan. Get out of there, Trajan. Oh, now it's everybody. Oh, now it's everybody. Ooh, that's an overcommit on my part. Our whole line just went bye-bye. The whole line just went poof. Gone. I'm trying to salvage some of it by rage transferring onto anything. Even if I get hit a little bit more to dump rage, this is going to give me a lot of value. Instead of just full retreating back to my city. To try to find a way to play a little bit with the rage bar. Now I think I lost rage. I mean, I kind of just want to run it behind the pass and let him hit. I really need to kill my troops. Between today and tomorrow, man. This guy's swarming the pass? They're just standing at the pass. No, he's chasing marches that are behind the pass. Okay. That makes way more sense. Right? Like, I'm kind of just playing within the safety of numbers here and hitting really opportunistic targets and unloading some rage on them, ideally. But I'm getting low. It's getting dicey to justify that. This guy's hitting me for sure. Can I turn him? Can I just turn him? Anyways, yep. See you. Sometimes... Honestly, more than sometimes. I really like to do that. Okay. We run him home. Is it Alex CJ? Yeah, that's what I'm using. Yeah, last KvK was really tough. 1306, I mean, with absolutely no offense to the kingdom we're fighting, 1306 is Imperium, so this shouldn't be offensive, but like, 1306 is a very tough kingdom. And by comparison, you would expect it to be. 1306 is Imperium, right? You just got a Leroy Jenkins in there? I don't think that would go so well. Grand Prix. Oh yeah, we got some time before the first rounds. Let's clear this out of here. Any pass rallies? I have a ton of reports from pass rallies. Oh my god, there's a gold node right outside my city. Dude, it's teasing me. It's actually just taunting me. Okay, sure. You can't remember the last KvK from my restart? All the streams are in my restart playlist for it, so you could go check that out. Newboy says we held 1306 pretty good. I feel like we did hold 1306 pretty well. I think we would have been in trouble if they had more longer uptime, right? Ooh, that pass is getting hit. Somebody's hitting the pass. How did I get 220,000 gems? I migrated back to KvK Season 2 and then didn't spend any gems on KvK 2 or KvK 3. And then when the wheel showed up, I spun like crazy for Boudica. But I just kept collecting gems from all the events and free-to-play stuff and the gem supply and recharge events I would play. And I've just not spent gems on wheels other than, like, I think I did I instant max Boudica? I don't even remember. Word out Chad, thank you for the super chat. Morning, broski. So any more thoughts on the Trajan conundrum? We just roll Skippy and call it? When we get to 7 marches, just roll Mulan? Right, you know, you really don't want to swarm with a Trajan Mulan. I mean, you really don't want to swarm with Trajan in general unless you know your other marches are going to connect in the fight. Or you put your other marches away so that you know this is a better chance you're hitting like 5 fighting marches. Will I take this restart to VIP 18? No, I mean, any VIP I get is from like the small amount of purchases I make during recharge events and alliance gifts, right? Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Like, what do we do? There's Trajan Herald. There's Trajan Mulan. Trajan Skippy. Like, those are kind of the options, right? 254 pass opens on Saturday. Starting on Saturday for like 3 weeks or more. Like, I'm going to be streaming probably every day. With the exception of some brief breaks to make dedicated videos about if there's some news that drops, right? I actually debated. Let me show this to you. I debated this, and I ultimately decided not to do it. Like, give me a second here. Since we're behind the pass at the moment, we're just chilling, waiting for them to rally. So in Kingdom 2, they've got some events live now. Okay. Verification. GG. Claim. Alliance quiz has begun. Ooh, they're doing the Alliance quiz? Oh, God. There's only 7 people in here. Oh, no. How many keys are included in the Alliance gift for the destruction of the Barb Fort? Okay. I was on the clock and I didn't realize it. So we got a little preview of some of these events right now. The holiday events are here. I guess they're not holiday events, they're anniversary events. This is the Alliance quiz if you haven't seen it before. I want to say 200. It might be 400. I would believe it's 400 though. Yeah, see, I would believe it's 400, which would not be a penalty for failing to fully extract all resources. This is the best question of all time. That was actually teaching people how to play the game. That actually was the best question of all time. Are you with me, chat? The developers of the game are basically like, your officers are going to pwn you, your alliance will ostracize you, finish your gosh blessed resource nodes. That's actually funny. Dauntless Lohar? Is that the buckler or the bow? I want to say it's the longbow, but I'm leaning toward buckler. Yeah, buckler was right. Yes. Torgny and Dakar are from Ceroli. This is not a Ceroli question, it's a Barbarian Keep question. Which of these items cannot be obtained from a tavern equipment chest? Oh, this is a dirty question. Oh, you can't get a training speed up? Ugh, gross. Not another wrong answer. Oh, God. All you have to do is try to pronounce this once and you'll remember for the rest of your life that the Minamoto active skill is the one that's hard to pronounce. We got this. Oh, we got just a couple more questions. We'll go back to fighting. Look, you're not missing literally anything. They spent gems to do a flash of insight. Oh, God. I'll go with the person who's spending their gems. Oh, but everybody chose the other one, and the other one's right. GG. Which Soroli chieftain dwells in the Death Forest? That sounds dark. It's probably Dakar. It's probably not Kira. It's probably not Swargney. Yeah. Kira's the Death Forest? No. Yeah, no shot. This could be a trick question. It's not, though. King of which... Oh, we're pushing out of the pass. All right, quiz about to finish, and then I gotta shove out of this pass. Hey! Hey! Number 1 score. Let's go. If anybody says I don't contribute in Kingdom 2, they're wrong. All right. That's my big contribution. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now we go back to the restart where there's stuff happening. But also, I want to show you the other events in Kingdom 2 for the upcoming museum. God, anniversary. I can't keep it straight. Siri helps. Oh my God. Oh, my rune is still on. Feels good, man. Oh, verification. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Okay. Hold on, I gotta switch back to watching my main account on the PC. Okay. Just in case 1306 gets a little saucy, decides to swing out on our ruins. I guess they're not ruins. Yes, they are ruins. Altar of Darkness and ruins. I mix those up all the time. Can I do this? This is no shot, right? Okay, he's running. Please, let me connect with that Con Ethel. I can do it. Uh-oh. Oh, he's too fast. Con Ethel is too fast. What a world. What a world. Oh, if I had just gotten him in combat, he would have been slow. Oh, how am I the only one up here again? Somehow. I'm not the only one up here. I'm just tip of the spear. It's fine. I'm just going to punish the guy who hit me. Come on. Don't go in the node. Dang it. I really wanted to punish that guy for hitting me. He got a good hit on me. But, I mean, sometimes you got to tank for the team. So, that's fine. Where do I want to be? Technically, this is a safer side to be on because they can't come from their cities like they can on this side. can't get away with this, can I? I'm gonna try to help this guy. This is really dicey. It's like I want to help, but I don't want to just be the next person to get hit in the line of people that are out of position. Right? And like right now, I'm kind of... Yep. I'm just a rage transfer right now for him. Yep. Yep. That's fair. I can pretend like I sort of helped somebody get away, but I really don't feel like I did that much. But this is going to feel pretty good if they actually let us do this. Dude, this guy is about to get wrecked. Oh man, this is aggressive. Okay, he jumped into a node. I can get out of there. Walked that guy all the way back to his city. Dude, I wonder if that Alexander the Great knew that his Alexander the Great skill is not working when he's in a node. XY still savage in a ball. Yeah, XY, especially if you're not managing a lot of marches and you can really focus on transferring your rage, you can do some really cool stuff with him. NB's in a spot of trouble here. I could pressure. I feel like my just walking over is going to force this other guy to retreat, but then he's got help coming. Yeah, we're about to really overcommit to this, in my opinion. And like right on top of the cities is the worst, man. These guys are literally, that's a cheeseburger march. So the cheeseburgering has already begun. But I did get a full rage transfer onto that Guan, which is pretty wicked. And now a full rage transfer onto the XY. I just really need to watch my exit route here. Yeah, okay. That is actually pretty clean. Oh, but this guy's just dead. That guy's just a goner. I don't know, man. Oh, look at that march speed. Look at that march speed on the Belisarius primary. Woo! He's out of there. Okay. Okay. Mobility talents? I am not going to stream my ARC match on Sunday. I will probably be fighting in KvK. Like, I don't think I'm going to be streaming ARC. I think I'm going to be streaming rallying and swarming and doing all kinds of crazy stuff on my main. Oh, this guy is in trouble, bro. Yeah, you got to get out of there. Time to use that march speed to GTFO, dude. You are done. There's nothing I can do to help here. I could target them and hope they run. What? He ran! He actually ran! Okay. Okay. Dude, I like how this guy's like, let's go. Dude, with their Boudica. Like, what? No, if you sad phase the march and you let your troops keep on that target, you drop all your rage. Unless somebody else is doing AoE damage to keep you in combat. That's why I always switch before the target's actually popped. Dude, you ready for this? Oh, he didn't go to the node. Okay. GG. Alright, I'm not being helpful. I should go be helpful. Refresh? If I were on PC, I would have sent my Alex home. But since I'm not, there's not a clean way to control that. could put him in this node for now, but then I'm like I'm kind of like abusing that node for my self when someone might need it to run. I'm farming gold on the front lines, baby. Hashtag contribution. Oh my god, they got a lot of people here. Yeah, these guys are just cheeseburgering. Which is not a criticism, like they should be. But I don't... Do we have a rally set? Or like, what are we doing here? Hey, Aaron, what's up, dude? The gold node at my base is getting jealous. So jelly. So jelly, though. Who's second to Alex? CJ, baby. CJ. Got the Alex CJ combo going. Who should I use in the Garrison? I mean, like, honestly, don't get rallied, but if you are in trouble, you probably have a Martel. And you probably have an E-Song, right? I mean, it's not great. You got to do what you got. Oh, I dropped rage. GG. This guy's really out of position. That's about to really hurt for him. I got one eye on my Alex CJ. One eye on this friggin' cheeseburger. Yeah, he made me drop all my rage. Not a bad time to refresh. Not a bad time to refresh. Free to play should go for T5, yeah. I think so. You should go for T5. Certainly get the unlock. Then what you do is kind of up to you. If you find that you have lots of resources, and you, I assume will, then I think the thing you want to do is just field fight with it. I got the gold from Crazy, who basically said they were on their way out of the game. But they were like, hey, let me hook you up with these resources. I said I would use all my speed ups on behalf of battling, and that I probably wouldn't even train with them. I'd probably just battle. So here we are, battling. Nebu E-Song or Boudica E-Song. The E-Song is 5515. Is the Nebu maxed? I mean, if the Nebu's maxed, you go with the Nebu. The primary commanders are 5511. Ooh. I mean, they're about equal. You probably want the march speed for field, though. So I'd say probably Boudica Nebu, just to get the march speed, right? Yeah, we're allied with 1647 in this KvK. They're your next opponent in Arc League. Good luck. I mean, they certainly will have lost a lot of power fighting. So that works in your favor. But they probably haven't lost so much power that they can't just use healing speed ups if they needed to. What do I think of horn versus drums? My understanding is that the horn is better. Now, if what you wanted to do is have a march that is putting rage onto other marches, then I suppose you could have a debate about, you know, on a march like Trajan, I guess. Like, maybe you would decide, I'd rather have the war drums, but probably not. I think horn is just better. Is YSS or Xeno a better garrison for your city? YSS. Alright, we run it back out. Let's go, baby! Hey, if you're having a good time, throw a like on the stream. Consider subscribing to the channel for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos designed to help you get value and smash your enemies. Artemisia is rarely used as a garrison now. Unfortunately, she is rarely used as a garrison. The cavalry commanders are just too strong against the Amani art. Ooh, rune fell off. That's a big GG. Let's run the Cav March home. That's the fastest one. We could bring it back to the field faster. Oh, they double stack their forts. Ah, GG, man. They're double stacking forts. I mean, you knew they would do it. It's just meta at this point. Kuso and Isong, who should I make the primary? I mean, either one of those made primary is going to get focused. But probably... It's tough to say. You see, the way the skill tree works is that it's going to make it so that the secondary commander does more skill damage. So, like, from a pure damage standpoint, I think the Kusu primary is better. But from, like, a targeted on the field standpoint, you might be better with the Isong primary. It's really hard to say. So for people who want to win Arc League, do you think they should start spreading iconics to all marches for health and defense? I actually do not think so. I think if you want to win Arc League, you move all in on attack, actually. It's funny, I've been saying for a while, like, oh yeah, I covered in my video, you know, about using... Oh wow, did they push out here? They did. Okay, I'm going to join this in a minute here once I get this rune. But I talked in a video about how I did this extensive testing with Attila Takeda, and I feel pretty generous in my conclusion toward attack, saying that it actually has value specifically for speeding up the conclusion of a fight. And the thing you need to be able to do in Arc is actually take the garrison. So attack is a really good stat because you want to rush down the health of the garrison. You don't care about the quality of your trade, right? Your sev wounds or whatever. You don't care in Arc. You just want the garrison to flip to your hands. So I actually think attack is a premium stat in Arc. So if you really wanted to beast mode in Arc, I actually think instead of going for iconics on health, you'd actually go for iconics on your attack. Does that make sense? I mean, I think you'll watch when I'm casting games that, like, they'll hold on to the garrison, but just barely. And if you had attack, like, would it have worked out that way? Arc is all about damage. It's not about troops lasting. It's all about DPS, baby. You really don't want your troops to last. You kind of want the march to sad face, and then you get a new one. Do you see what I mean? But then you're stuck with iconics. Yeah, so I wouldn't spread around iconics in the name of Arc of Osiris, just to clarify. I still think for most people, the first order of business is having one really good iconic set. Like, fully iconic set for Altar of Darkness. And maybe I'm wrong, right? But if you have one really good, fully iconic set, you can use that not only for Altar of Darkness, but you can also use that for swarming. Theoretically, right? Not that I think everybody should swarm, but a lot of people do. And if you were to swarm, if you had like your Nevsky with cavalry iconic, and you swarm with like Nevsky and almost anything, you're actually probably going to trade positive. If you're any level of spender, certainly that's true. I don't know how that would go if you had just absolutely no tech whatsoever. You get way more kills field fighting than you do rallying. Way more. This rune is going to really trigger me. 2 minutes. I wish I had a good way to see my kills. Now that I hit the 30 million, it's kind of tough to see. I think I'll probably pull down in total. I don't know. What did I start this KvK at? Was it 1.4 billion? Or 1.6 billion kill points? I actually don't remember. So do you keep, or do you iconic your equipment and then refine it? Or do you keep making legendary equipment so you get the special talent, then iconic it? Yeah, so that's true, Frozen. If you have a Garrison, you would want to iconic all the tanky stats for sure as a priority. Especially for Arc. Especially for Arc. So slow. If you have no tech, you get racked. Yeah, that sounds right. Unfortunately. Should I max YSS or Guan? That's a slam dunk. What would you pick, chat? I have my answer. I'm a new spender to the game. How do I get a lot of material quickly? So you definitely want the material supply, and then from there, it's just going to be doing events. There'll be gem-related events that are going to show up, and that's how you're going to get a ton of material. You could do VIP shop stuff, too. VIP shop materials is not so bad. Depends on what level of spend you're at, though. Yeah, I would say Guan. I would say slam dunk Guan. I mean, even if you're a Garrison captain right now, hypothetically, we could have new commanders that come out really soon that change the Garrison meta, so I feel like YSS is one of those niche investments at this point. He's good now, but will he still be good? I don't know. Is it worth investing in a Garrison? No. Not unless you are a super whale. Garrison commanders are unfortunately like the worst of all commanders when it comes to versatility. They're just really not that great in the field. Like Henry is pretty good in the field. XY is freaking amazing in the field. Right? You look at these rally commanders and they're also really good in the field. You look at Garrison commanders and they're just Not that great in the field. So Garrison is really that role that I think goes to the biggest spenders in the kingdom at this point. I'm not saying if your kingdom needs Garrison commanders and like you're one of the top spenders in your kingdom that you shouldn't do a Garrison commander. I'm just saying, given the way that tech is now and equipment and all this other stuff, like it's really, in my opinion, a better choice for a spender. Flavius is good, sure, but I wouldn't say he's great in the open field. I know there's some people who say that he's good in the field, but I'm just not. I'm not convinced. You have Boudica, Nebu, and Esong, and Ramses. How would you set up 2 marches? Probably Boudica, Esong, Neb, Ram. Boudica, Esong, Neb, Ram. You have to split the Boudica and the Nebu because of the march speed. And the fact that Esong and Ram don't really have any. The Boudica Esong is because I think Boudica is more tanky than Nebu. So you balance that across the marches. Okay, so interesting point. Bert is one of the recent rally commanders, and he was not very good. That's fair. That's fair. That's a fair call out. Bert is really not all that impressive, is he? If I were to eventually replace Boudica Esong with a different secondary, who would I go for? You will be waiting until the next Archer cycle. Whenever the next Archer cycle shows up, that's probably when you replace your Esong. Or make a decision to go for a second Archer march. I'm in a jumper where 2 players are getting T5 in day 1. They are Krakens. That is an absurd amount of spending. Oh, really? Ah, we got an inf rally running? Let me run some troops up here. We don't have enough field to swarm this garrison. I kind of want to... Feeling saucy. I kind of want to swarm a garrison, but that's a bad idea. Let's get a scout running and see what they got here. We really don't have enough field to swarm this garrison. Not even close. Their main is 395 million power. Jeez. Sheesh. You have Boudica and Henry? Yeah, I know that Prof Rock was running around with Boudica Henry in this KvK, and he felt like it was doing extremely well. I thought scouting... Oh, there they are. Yeah, those are... That's... Yeah. Okay. They got support skills on this bad boy. Okay. Poggers. YSS with no alternate troop type in there. That garrison's gonna be hurting. That rally is hurting. Ugh. Oh, don't get boated. Let's go. Boat free is the way to be. All right, now. This is a little dangerous. What I want to do here is a little dangerous. There's a reason I'm not fielding right now. It's because I want to swarm this garrison. And I don't think we're at the... Oh, God, this guy's swarming. I don't think he means to be. We're not at the point where that should be swarmed yet, I think. But we're probably pretty close. Now we're getting close. This garrison looks like it's going to pop. Yes! There it is. Oh, that's gone. I didn't think that captain was going to pop so fast. Now, I mean... Okay. I'm late to swarming now. I was keeping my marches full health to be able to swarm the garrison. With some full health marches. But alright, I mean, at least I was in the rally. I mean, they were doing such a good job, I felt, keeping that garrison alive, and then all of a sudden, it's like they gave up on filling it. And then the captain popped. And then it was GG. I think everybody's just trying to walk away from this situation now. Dude, we gotta get out of here. Like, I'm standing here, but we should leave. Yeah, ball marker. Oh. Ooh, this is gonna get dicey. Dude, this guy is just dead. Ooh, here comes my Nevsky. Let's go. Whoa. Alright. Take it easy, everybody. Where my marches going? They were kind of going the wrong way there. Oh. That might be the end of Alex. Woo! Got out of there. Uh-oh. Mistakes made. Dude, where's my support? There we go. We backed him off me anyways. He backed off me. He's gone. I had to turn there, right? Like, I had to take the sort of 50-50 that turning would get him off my back, which it did. Because he was also kind of low. We actually have a... Considering we're getting burns on forts, it's surprising. They actually, I think, have a stronger field presence than we do. And I really feel like we shouldn't have been allowed to get that burn. But maybe they just don't care as much about that fort anymore. Because they got the second fort behind it. Are we winning this KvK? I think we're going to win this KvK. I think we're going to win this KvK. But I do feel like we still have a lot of work ahead of us to make that a reality. I got more resources from Crazy. I actually recorded when he was doing it. I'm in. Hold on. I'm walking back to my city anyways. Let's see here. Oh, it crashed. My video crashed. What? Really? Yeah, I was getting the hookup, baby. Crazy dropped in with his farms. Came in with the hookup. Anyways. We jump back in. Troops are back to the city. I don't even need to heal the hospital, technically. Ooh, I'm not out of expansion, but my 10% token just wore off. My 10% just wore off. Okay, we refresh on that. How's Alex treating me? I mean, fine. I'd say Alex is treating me fine. I would say Alex is, like, generally a little squishy these days. Farms equals RSS sellers? I don't think so. Crazy dropped in the chat. He super chatted yesterday. Said he was on his way out of the game, unfortunately. And he was going to send me resources from his farms. And he came in with farms that had his name and dropped them in. What's the seed of your KvK? Pretty sure we're in A Kingdom. Mavericks against your kingdom in your first season of Conquest. Shogun Rock, thank you for the super chat and good luck. Try playing this game without farms. Yeah, I mean, this account doesn't have farms, so it's a bit of an issue. The funny thing is that it's only become an issue now that I've sort of graduated up to 5 marches on the field, right? And only now is it an issue. The problem isn't the Alex, it's the CJ behind him? I don't know, man. I mean, I think generally it's better to split Skippy and CJ, which is a part of the reason I've split them. I don't know. I guess Skippy Alex would add more effects to the murder ball from the Alex. Whereas, it's the CJ. It's good. He's a good stat stick. This is what he's for. I max CJ. Mistakes were made. I mean, he's a good stat stick, right? Like, if I had CJ expertise, and I think, even Word Daddy Chad, when we were talking about this, we sort of came to the same realization that I was like, you know, if I actually had CJ maxed, like, I would be using him on my main. Because we have 3 infantry sets of equipment. I think he might have more than I do, actually. He might have 4. Is Ethel Jones still relevant in Season of Conquest? I would say probably not. But it depends. Like, if you're fighting another really young kingdom, you can get away with it. Trajan, Skippy, Alex, Harold. Or Trajan, Harold, Alex, Skippy. I would say Trajan, Skippy, Alex, Harold, actually. That sounds reasonable to me. I have a Max Pakal, Skippy, Alex, Guan, Martel, Mehmed. Woo! For 3 infantry marches, what do I do? Okay. I want to split Guan to be 1 primary. I think you could get away with like a Martel Skippy. God, this is tough. Then the Alex is in such a weird place. I mean, you could do like Pakal, Mehmed, Guan, Alex, and Martel Skippy if you're making 3. I really wanted Pakal to be so good with Guan, and I really felt like it wasn't. I really felt like it was not. Pakal's the worst you ever made. Well, look, as long as you cheeseburger with it, you're still going to get stupid value. Like, that may be true for general fielding, but if you put yourself in situations where you can cheeseburger with it, you did Pakal thinking you'd be good with Guan. Yeah, I thought for sure Pakal and Guan were going to be so good together, and they're just not. Yeah, I don't know. We kind of had the field, and now we're behind the pass. The ebb and flow of battle. This is one of those moments where I bust out the, Oh, you can't see it. My whole screen is basically green. Call of Dragons. Lol. What I'd really like to be able to do is to actually be able to stream from my Galaxy tab. But, unfortunately, for whatever reason, the wiring I have is, like, not working so well. So I may need to get some other technology so that I can stream from this dang thing. I really would like to do. So now we wait for them to rally. I just really think they're not going to rally, though. Like, they were doubling earlier, and it did not go well for them. So I don't think they're gonna... I don't think they're gonna rally here. In before all of the Call of Dragons questions. Yeah, so the number one question I get about Call of Dragons is, when is it going to be live? And, like, I don't know. But I have no clue. They said before end of year. But that's I mean, you know as much as I do, right? I was debating. I actually was debating. I was like, you know, should I, like, whale a restart account? Should I do that? And then ultimately I decided, you know what? Let's pump the brakes on that. Allocate that same money for now, maybe to Call of Dragons. We'll see. But now, I mean, my account is 100% free to play currently. You're not bothered about Call of Dragons? I mean, obviously the switching cost is really high. Like, if you've already put a ton into Rise of Kingdoms, like, bro. Like, it's hard to do multiple of these games. I feel like... And I'm now putting away my Call of Dragons. I just had to train some troops. I feel like... one of the primary audiences for Call of Dragons is almost certainly people who have quit Rise of Kingdoms but are looking for an excuse to get back into that sort of a game. Honestly. Once this game dies, I will stop playing any mobile game. Focus on rock only. Oh, somebody giving me... Woo! 5 million stone. I'm getting stoned. Let's go. Too appropriate for this alliance. Anyways. Rome or France? I'm infantry. If you're going to field fight a ton, France. Especially if you have multiple troop types. Right, the advantage of France here is that I get 3% health for all troop types, which is pretty good. So I'm putting health on my archers. I'm putting health on my calves as well. The throwing axeman is really good for me. Right, like, part of the reason I've gone France is that I do have 3 infantry marches. I suppose I could be Viking. Right, the attack would be good. The counterattack is good. But, like, what would I rather have? 15% attack? That's 3 marches times 5% attack. Or 5 marches times 3. 3% health. And you have 15% health. Like, the health's obviously the better play here. It's technically the same amount of stats, but health's really good. You're going to play Call of Dragons, but only free to play and not with 30 accounts? Yeah. Honestly, I've been enjoying it free to play so far. But also, I haven't really done any PvP at all, so we'll see what that actually looks like. I got a generous gift of resources from Crazy, who super chatted on stream that they were going to do it, and then they sent them to me last night. And now I have some resources, baby. Let's go. You're currently watching me fight past 6 while fighting your own past 6. That's kind of fun. XY Mehmed or Nevsky XY? XY Nevsky is the answer. The Nevsky is way better than the Mehmed. No way. Are you actually farming for me, Shelby? No way. That's very generous. Have I got the gingerbread house skin? Oh, hey, while we're waiting. Oh, we're pushing out. Oh my god, I was not paying attention. Dude. Let's go. Dude, we should rally this. Yeah, push hard on the right. Yeah, we should rally this fort. Dude, these guys freaking scattered. Oh my gosh, they're out of there. We should rally that fort for sure. Set the rally now by the time it's over there. Oh, he's AFK. Bro. I wonder if this guy's AFK. Only one way to find out. Not quite. What about this guy? He's probably AFK. Dude, this guy is cheeseburgering with 3 marches. Come on now. Okay, 2 cheeseburgers. Okay. We gotta go back over here. This is gonna be a waste of time. This is why you got a cheeseburger. It's correct for him to cheeseburger, and it's no longer correct for me to stay there because he's doing it. That's the art of the cheeseburger. This really makes me want a good cheeseburger, by the way. There was a burger place that used to be near where I lived, and they went out of business, which was really disappointing. But have you ever had a shishito pepper? One in the chat if you've heard of shishito peppers. 2 if you have never heard of a shishito pepper. So cheeseburgering, by the way, is when you pop out of a city, do some damage to somebody, and then pop back into your city before they can retaliate in a way that would be trade positive. And I called it cheeseburgering because I was trying to find an alternative to swearing about what the enemy was doing. And it was kind of cheesy as a tactic. And so I called it cheeseburgering. And honestly, this is how the term cheeseburger was born in Rise of Kingdoms. I mean, I don't know. I could have, I guess, come up with a cooler name. I don't know what we called it that would have been cooler. What would we have called it that would have been cooler than cheeseburgering? Either way, it's a cheeseburgering now. That's what it's called. And when you cheeseburger, it's honestly like a correct thing to be doing. Like, you shouldn't let somebody just walk up onto your territory, man. It's awkward. I don't think we're supposed to be here. Yeah, okay. I really regret that all my marches are not full health. I should not have done any field fighting. I'm honestly tempted to go back to my city and then swing back in here for full health marches to swarm this, but whatever. Now, this place, which was a burger joint, had these shishito peppers that were in like a soy teriyaki sauce, and they're so good. A shishito pepper, they're like, I don't know, maybe this big. They're not big. Okay. They're pretty, they're also, it's not like a round pepper, right? It's like one of the thin peppers. And a shishito pepper has like a 1 in 20 chance of being extremely spicy. Otherwise, they're not spicy at all. So it's kind of like spicy pepper roulette, basically. Shishito peppers are awesome. They're tasty. And 1 in 20 shot, you're going to get pwned. I regret my choices. Can't believe they just gave me that resource node. Look at my health. I actually walked away from that? Oh my god. How? Okay. Anyways. Yeah, shishito peppers are great, man. They are an awesome party food. They're awesome at a restaurant because, like, it's a good appetizer, right? You want everybody participating in eating the shishito peppers because, like, it, you know, 19 out of 20 times, it's just going to be delightful. Okay? But 1 out of 20, somebody is about to get pwned. And, like, not so pwned, okay? Like, not so bad, but bad enough, right? That you know you got the spicy one. Ah, it's great. Shishito peppers are hilarious. They really are great. All right, let's play this account like it's my main and lose some stupid troops. Let's go! Scout train engaged. I don't know why I have so many stupid scouts. I could have just used one. Woo! 260k skill damage? Did you see that? Oh my god! What is happening here? Where are these scouts at, bro? You are taking way too damn long. Oh, I already scouted once. Oh, I'm not swarming into 2.6. Not that stupid. Okay, what do we got? Still 2.6? Bro. Ooh, Sundok got in the garrison. Poggers. Poggers, 2.3. Come on, scouts. I need the intel. No, I got scouted. Bro. $2.5. We chillin', we chillin', we chillin'. Be patient. Stay on target. $2.3. Pretty sure we have infantry in our rally. It's a little awkward. Oh, somebody's swarming. Now I'm late. Bro. Oh, that's gone. That's definitely gone. Oh, yeah. Big GG's. Big GG's. Nevsky and the Garrison keep swarming! Big GG's. Okay. Well, I didn't do any swarming on that garrison, so it's a bit of a rip. Let's run these troops back through the maze of cities. And I want to fight a lane this way. I want to punish any of them that are here. So this is where I'm going. Switch targets before I drop rage. Got him. Got him. We got him. Oh my god, it's the double C again. Is it the triple C or the double C? We got a double or a triple? I honestly am not sure. It's gonna pop. That's how I got to 30 million kills so fast. Farming triple Cs. But yeah, man, shishito peppers are really, really tasty. Now, Sometimes you can find them at grocery stores, and they're more common now than they ever were before because they've been a lot more popular. So you can even find them at like Costco if you really wanted. You could get some shishito peppers in bulk. And, you know, good if you're all watching the game. Everybody will pretend they like spicy food, and then some number of people will get absolutely raffle stomped by a shishito pepper. And it's just funny. It's not so spicy that it's a crisis. It's honestly just funny. Report time? True. I would like to look at a report. Belisarius primary? Okay. Smart, he went into the city. Well, now the forts are burning. I guess I just run home and get a refresh. Has the fight with 2170 been? It's honestly been very fun. It's been good. It's a good fight. Especially since I got a little infusion of resources. Very generous gift. That was great. Really helpful for me here. Not gonna lie. So, what I want to do is actually show you more of the stuff that's in Kingdom 2 while we wait for the next push. And I walk back to my city anyways, so you're not really missing anything. So let me load up Kingdom 2 on my PC real quick. And we'll switch over to K2. And we'll just get a look here. At the anniversary events that are on their way. I honestly don't know where Gecko went. I think he's just working. And IRL stuff, you know? You're by a Japanese market for work. You're definitely getting some peppers for lunch now. Nice. Wait, do they sell the shishito peppers? Okay. Kingdom 2. Anniversary events. What do we got? The shop. This, I was a little perturbed because in the videos they showed an iconic crystal and I do not see an iconic crystal, do you? Pardon me. Where's my dang iconic crystal? Ooh, tempura sounds good. Now, you can go pick up a city theme with 200 of this currency, which should, I assume it should be obtainable. Yeah, I know. One spot missing too, right? Like they forgot the iconic crystal. But for the city themes, I think your best options here are obviously the ones with health in terms of trade quality. So like Cupid's Arrow is pretty good. Infantry health at the cost of cavalry health. Spring Blossoms is pretty good. Cav health at the cost of infantry health. Right, it all depends on what unit you care about. This one's better, though. Magpie Bridge. I don't like the way it looks, but it's better. Cav health, losing archer defense. That's better than these over here. You're losing health of another unit. It also depends on what units you care about, right? I love this one. I use this on my restart. You recognize this, the gingerbread house. Woo! Plus infantry health, minus archer attacks. Great. And then Cav health minus archer health. You could do a golden sled cottage, I guess. But your best... Oh, here's another one. Archer health minus infantry attack. That's a good one. If you're an archer player, you go Moment of Celebration for sure. If you're an infantry player, you go gingerbread house. If you're a cav player, I guess your only option was... Oh, yeah, here it is. Magpie Bridge. Now, this is just a cosmetic. It's not a choice cosmetic. That's strawberries all up in my face. And this is the plaque. Dude, we just got like 30 more people in the stream out of nowhere. Did you tell your friends? Chisgule's showing the rewards. Did you tell a friend? Because that's cool. Some of these sculptures are discounted. 2 discounted sculptures and then 10 full price sculptures. Is there a bundle? The bundle doesn't show up and the recharge rewards don't show up until they're available in every kingdom for whatever reason. Aha, Cortex is chilling. All right. What's up, man?
Hello. What's up?
We're just reviewing the anniversary rewards in Kingdom 2.
Oh.
Yeah, there was an iconic crystal, but it's not here anymore, which is a little bit of a bummer. There was, yeah, Joel, there was no iconic crystal in the anniversary shop, even though it was displayed in 2 or 3, at least, of the videos on the official channels. So I don't know. It's in Kingdom 2. It's not everywhere yet. Maybe they're going to address that between now and then. Then here's your daily login rewards. Actually, it's 1 60-minute research speed up for day 2. 10 anniversary coins. 2 hours of speed ups on day 3. Bro. I feel like 2 hours of speed ups. So I guess all you're doing is logging in. Gold star and 10 more coins. 200 gems and a gathering speed. Amazing rewards. This is putting amazing in quotes. I will say, I mean, this is kind of cool. I guess amazing's a bit of a stretch, though. It's just a cosmetic. You can pick a cosmetic now. Any of these cosmetics. Oh, it shows you what you own. That's kind of cool. I own a couple of these. But the OG cosmetics, that bad boy right there, the first ever cosmetic in the game, I think. Outside of the ones that you can just get all the time. For either gems or resources. Turkey sculpture. It's OG right there. I'm pretty sure I have that turkey at the front of my city. I could be wrong. Other events. We have the Thief Catcher coming in a day. Arms training. Strange incidents in 8 days. And treasure hunt here. I guess I could show you treasure hunt. Yearbook doesn't open yet. So I can't see this until everybody else can. Desert Tracks starts in 3 days, unfortunately. The quiz we were doing earlier, which is obviously fun. You can get a gold head and 70 of the anniversary coins, plus 40 over here at this tier. Okay. So a couple gold heads to be had. And unfortunately, the Circus of Wonders I can't actually access yet. The city themes that have health look the best. And then you pick the one that has a detractor of stats that you just don't care about that troop type as much. What are my thoughts on Andrew Tate? What a setup for a conversation. Apparently this is controversial, but I don't think it's controversial at all. I mean, I think the dude is hyper toxic.
Andrew Tate? I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, which is
weird.
why most social media sites are now blocking him entirely. Because they're like, wait a minute. You have a Be Like Me Scam University, ... I mean, that rabbit hole goes deep, and it only gets worse and worse the more you look.
Comments too, yeah.
Yeah. It is pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, I think it's good to not platform him on social media.
Yeah, no. Kids watch him and are like, that's what it means to be a man.
Man, I saw this video of a teacher that has been having all sorts of issues with kids going around like saying like Andrew Tate quotes to like girls, like 11-year-old boys, like going around saying these things, that they're a hardworking man and all this type of stuff. Like they're 11.
Yeah. I mean,
and all these sexist things to females at the age of 11. Like they're learning these things at a very young age, which are very, very dangerous things to learn.
Yeah.
At that young of an age.
Yep.
So it's, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And the idea that like, oh, well, you're the parent, you should police the social media. Bro, that shit's everywhere. You can't police that. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
There's like, honestly, that's complete bullshit. As a parent, allow me to say that if little kids were tating my daughter, I would be pissed. Right? Citing Andrew Tate quotes and being general jackasses. Like, bro. Like, honestly, I need to, like, at some point teach her about, like, stupid men and, like, what you do about it. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah. It's like a hard conversation to have, I guess, as a parent, but, like, it's very necessary.
Yeah. Right? Like, there are going to be people that believe other things of the world, and they will try to convince you that you are worth less than you're actually worth. And no matter how many of them there are, and how persistent they are in their ignorance, like, you need to be persistent in your own self-identity and confidence. Like, at what age do I have to have that conversation with her?
I'd say probably, maybe like 6 is a good age, 6, 7 years old.
Yeah, I don't know. Geez, and when do I give her a cell phone? It's going to be a whole nother thing.
Oh,
Apparently these guys are pushing out of the past. Let me get my troops back here.
I can't remember when I got my first cell phone. I think I was maybe 8 or 9 years old.
Whoopsies.
I think I was like 8 years old when I got my first cell phone.
Yeah. 8 years old?
Maybe. I think so, 8 or 9.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm in another generation than you did.
True. Bro. I mean, it's weird. Like, when I drop my kid off at school, it's weird because I'm like, she has no way to reach us in case of emergency. We would have no clue where she was. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, what emergency would have to take place that the teachers aren't there and it's like a lot has to go wrong for that to be relevant. But like, still, it's weird. I mean, that was the first time in my wife and our lives that we had our kid like completely out of touch with us, if that makes any sense. Like, not with a parent, not with a grandparent. Right? Like, I don't know. One day, Cortex, when you have kids, I'm going to be like, holy.
Never.
Never? You know, I mean,
Never.
I wasn't like resisting having kids, right? But I will say this, and this is just my experience, is like, I thought I was enjoying endgame content IRL, right? And then I had kids, and I was like, wow, like there was an entire endgame experience like that I just wasn't even participating in. This is the actual endgame. Like, I thought I was there, and I wasn't. Endgame content IRL. Dude, trust me. The DLC. Dude, trust me. I was like, man, Endgame's pretty good. And then I had a kid, and I was like, oh my god, I was such a noob. How many kids do I have? Only one.
3 if you count me and Roz.
They do Apple Watches for kids? Maybe that's what I gotta do. I can sneakily always know where she is.
Man, Apple Watches are so useless.
Not if you can know where your kid is all the time.
Oh, I suppose. I mean, might as well just put a fucking... tracking device on them at that point.
I mean, like, honestly, let's get a little tracking device under her skin. You know, I want to know where she is at all times. And I want to, if certain words are spoken, It calls the police or it calls 911.
Yeah,
I
just
don't know.
have like an implant with like a camera and a microphone.
Oh, camera? This is getting okay. This is getting a little much. So you mean like shoot, what's it called? Alexa. Just like having Alexa in the house, right?
Yeah, just like, I guess, have like an implant of an Alexa in your daughter.
Stuff like that does exist, by the way. I don't know.
That's
like,
crazy.
Not quite like Alexa, but
like that you can actually like have like surgery done on your kid to like track them.
I'm pretty sure you can do digital payments with an implant.
Man.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Like instead of scanning your card,
oh, we
you
just
just like
triggered
have
like
it in your
every
wrist.
Alexa
Yeah.
in the live stream.
Lambo, thank you for the super chat. Once they hit their teens, you can't get them out of the house fast enough. Mine are 25, 21, and 18. My wife really wanted to have 3. I don't know if that's going to be a reality for us.
3?
Yeah. 3 feels like a lot. At that point, you're outnumbered, right?
Man, yeah. 3, that sounds interesting.
That was my feeling as well. I felt like 2 was a good number.
I'm thinking 1 would be like extremely difficult for me. 3? No, I wouldn't survive that.
Yeah, well, you're not alone though, right? Like you typically,
Right.
you know, move in on. Now, not everybody moves in on having kids with a partner, right? Different people play the end game differently.
I suppose.
But I prefer to play the end game on multiplayer personally.
I don't see myself having 3. I would say I think probably 1 and maybe 2, but no more than 2.
A99 says 3 is not enough. Honestly, like I think my wife would probably have enjoyed as many kids as we could afford. But yeah, we'll see if 3 is a reality. You have 5 kids. Uncle
19.
P says I have 5 kids. I contemplate jumping off a bridge every day.
It's pretty funny.
2 is the max for one kingdom, though. 2 kids is the meta. I have 3. Very thankful for all of them, but 3 kids can fight 4 ways. With 2 kids, there's only 1 way they can fight. Right. Because the first can fight with the second, and the first can fight with the third, and the second can fight with the third. Is that where you're going with that? There's also fights with parents.
Yeah, I like your thinking with the outnumbering. I don't think I'd like to be outnumbered.
Oh no, outnumber's not.
So I think 2 is
you don't
a
want them to have the
decent place
surround
stop.
bonus.
Yeah, exactly. And then, as they level up their accounts and they become stronger and stronger and stronger, eventually it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, exactly. When they're low-level castle, it's like not low-level city hall. It's not such a big deal.
It's like you can take on a bunch of noobs, right? But
yeah. But once they all have their T5s and they're running around with 5 marches, you're effed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not to mention once they start getting their crystal tech, that's big GG's.
Oh yeah.
Gotta move out of the house by that point.
Crystal tech the puberty or?
They're gonna go from those epic commanders to the prime commanders. That's when you're really screwed. Yeah. All the parents think this is funny. All the people less than like 20 or maybe even less than 18 that are watching are kind of like, this is dumb. What's happening here?
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Okay. Using rock analogies for RL, only a few will get it. I appreciate the super, Shelby.
I'm below 20 and not a parent. I think it's funny.
Simtrax, I got a very generous gift of resources from Crazy, who's unfortunately on their way out of the game. They said, no problem, bro. It's been fun in 2293. Keep up the content. Take care of you and your family. Stay frosty, baby. I will say one thing that's like, all right, bro, stop giving advice. But I will say that at some point you start thinking about... Actually, let me say this differently. I had sort of an epiphany, sort of realization in kind of like watching, first of all, how my experience with my child changed my complete understanding of like how it would feel emotionally to have kids, but also just like watching, ooh, let's freaking go. Watching my kid interact with her grandparents, right, gives me more of an appreciation for starting sooner on having kids, if that makes sense, so that you get more time with your grandkids and that you're younger when that happens.
I see.
Right? Now, there's also value on the flip side, right? It's like, this all depends on what your understanding of endgame is. But, like, obviously, the longer you don't have kids, the more you can focus on career. Right? And, like, focusing on career and earning power and financial security, like, also has a different form of value.
Yeah, I think I'd probably... I don't know. What's a good age to have kids?
I think there is
Like
actually
late
science
20s
on
maybe.
this.
It's like...
I think
I don't know. I'm thinking late 20s.
Yeah, from a maturity standpoint, I believe that the last I saw was that 28 was a number
Yeah,
where,
for me,
like...
it's a few reasons. Like, I get to live my life out, you know, like, freely, I guess, before having kids. At least, you know, in my young years. And I'm not saying you're old after that, but... And then, you know, you get to settle down and have a family and whatever, and then you get time with your grandkids and all that stuff at the same time. So, yeah, probably late 20s is what I'm leaning towards. But, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Right. I mean... Kids are like the extra responsibility and fulfillment DLC for endgame. Just because you're playing the endgame doesn't mean you'll have the extra fulfillment, because you have to do the extra work. I've also heard it described as like kids are all joy and no fun or something like that. The implication being that like it's a lot of work, but there's like an extreme fulfillment, which I have certainly already started to experience. This is a great conversation. I actually think it's a really important conversation. I appreciate your interest in discussing this. Because, like, I'm kind of dropping... We're like, kind of dropping some wisdom here. You can take it or leave it. But to hear from other people and what their thoughts are and, like, what they've learned is kind of, like, big wins to be had. Yeah, we're dropping some gems. You know, I debated if I should do some videos where I just, like, kind of give some life advice. I don't know how helpful it would be or not. Or if people would actually watch it. I really should just try it. But, since we're here and we're talking about this kind of stuff, the best relationship advice I ever got was from someone I used to work with. We were sitting down to lunch, They were actually the chief operating officer of the company, for whatever that's worth. And we were sitting down for lunch, and they said the best relationship advice they could give is that only one person can be crazy at a time. Which might sound a little weird, but it's an acknowledgement of something that gamers figured out long ago, that most people will never learn actually applies to real life as well. And it's basically tilt. You've heard that before. I may have mentioned it before on this channel as well. It's basically recognizing when someone is on tilt and then not allowing yourself to feed into their tilt. The worst thing you can do when someone else is tilted is feed into that tilt. Especially when it's your partner. So the best advice is that when you recognize someone else is being crazy, aka they're on tilt IRL, you just got to set aside whatever the hell you have going on and just be there for them. Which is actually somewhat relieving.
It's relatable to game too. Like, if your teammate's tilting, then you should try to calm them down and not tilt as well, because it's just gonna make everything worse. I mean, obviously it's not the same thing, but it's...
It is, though.
Sort of similar. It's sort of similar, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, like, don't tilt as well. Like, let's say something happens and I'm just, like, yelling. Like a crazy person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
I disconnect
we've all been on
when I'm swarming
from time
something
to
and my
time.
marches go to sad face and I lose, like, 10 million power or something stupid. Right? Like, if I'm screaming, like, it doesn't help if you start also screaming at me.
You're like, oh, why the fuck would you do that?
Right? Like, I mean, it's not the best example,
French, but...
right? But, like,
No, I mean...
like we could get
we've
into an
all
argument
tilted
about should we
before.
do this or should we do that? Or, like, you know, I want to use one Garrison or you want to use one rally and I want to use something else. And, like, if for some reason, and I think this would be pretty dysfunctional, but, like, we've experienced dysfunctional before. Like, somebody just starts yelling or gets upset or whatever. Like, you got to be calm. And be like, okay, they're on tilt. Now, that doesn't mean you don't, like, address the problem if it's, like, repeated, right? With that same person having the same tilt and the same issues. But, like, it's not helpful if you tilt too. This is how bad choices are made. But anyways, definitely applicable in relationships. Right? Like, there were times when, you know, my wife was pregnant with our kid where, like, maybe she's not being terribly logical, or I'm not being terribly logical. You just got to recognize, like, okay, they're having a moment. Don't feed into it. Just support. Only bad things happen when both of you tilt at the same time. And if you've been there, you know. Man, you know. Where? Oh, dude, we're city rallying. Okay. I feel like we're just kind of goofing off in the field now at this point. Like, forts are... This is like that kind of weird, sort of boring moment where, like, the forts are burning and it's like, what do we do for an hour? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, really not
look
much
for
of
a fort
value is
drop.
happening. You said fort drop?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we already tried a fort drop and they burned
Oh,
it.
it didn't work.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then the spot was good, I feel. I mean, if you're looking at the map, you can see, but if you're not, I can just explain. But it was by the pass for the Altar of Darkness, like right here. This flag is what they built to fix it. We're like right here. I think the spot was good. It wasn't so far that it's like, that's impossible. It was a reasonable distance, but we couldn't do it. Dude, fort drops are hard. Most don't work. My wife is pregnant. It's daily tilt. Yeah. Lord, I testify. You can't argue with a
I think we
pregnant
actually
woman.
failed that many in 254.
You did what in 254?
I don't think we failed that many fort drops, like in enemy territory.
Huh.
I don't actually remember failing a single one. But we,
Really?
I mean, we haven't
No,
been
we
there for
did.
that many KvKs. But
We did
which
against,
one?
we dropped someone 556 that didn't work.
Really?
I think.
Are you sure?
No, I'm honestly not.
Did we? Oh, maybe. I mean, okay, not to my knowledge anyway. We maybe did, but I don't remember it. It's because I wasn't there. That's why they failed, right? Probably.
Best advice I got was that both partners can't have super stressful careers. Yeah, I think something that a lot of couples get wrong, and then somehow this defaults to the responsibility of the woman, is like running a household is actually, if not a full-time job, kind of a part-time job. And so if both people are working full-time at other careers, it's pretty tricky. Because, like, okay, if you wanted to outsource all these things, you need to hire a chef, someone who cleans the house. You need to hire a equivalent of an office manager who's, like, making other decisions about the home. Do you see what I mean? Like, there's a lot that needs doing to actually have a household run. Homemaker's definitely a full-time job. Yeah. 100%. It's like actually a lot of decisioning. We failed to drop against 556 when we were in 75. That is true. Maybe I'm confusing
Yeah,
that.
that I remember.
Yeah.
Twice or 3 times.
Yeah, we did a couple that
Was
were
it
kind
twice?
of...
I think
they
it
were kinda
was
sus.
twice. Man, wait, we got one down, didn't we? I think we did. Or almost. Or it was
We
like 20
almost
minutes or
did.
something, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that.
You
one.
remember what
Man, that
happened?
was-
Do you remember? We almost
Why
had
we
it,
lost it?
and we lost it. Yeah, we lost it, and someone who was garrisoning accidentally popped out.
Mmm.
You remember that? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a GG.
Man, we would have had that too.
We would have. And they were superheroing, swarming the rally at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, they were really going for it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's how that happened.
Good times. Chisgule, Bunny, or MF? I mean, I'm gonna go with Bunny. I don't really know MF. No offense to MF. We played together briefly, but I haven't really ever chatted with MF, if that makes
Alright,
sense.
KvK.
Whereas I talk to Bunny kind of all the time.
Why is someone telling me I have ruins on my main account when we're literally sitting in zone 4?
That's weird. Did you send your ruins march home?
I didn't send out a ruins march to begin with, so...
Okay. In 254, you
Go
didn't
to
send one to
those, man.
ruins?
No,
Okay.
I don't do that.
Okay. Bunny is a legend. That's true.
I do it if I like happen to be online and I happen to see it, but like I don't go out of my way to log into the game to send a march out.
I almost forgot to do it today. And then obviously, like, we had ruins on this account, but I didn't do it here because I was fighting. Now I'm just spending my AP so I don't AP cap. It's cardinal sin to AP cap. Show my Hall of Heroes. It's honestly kind of embarrassing. I mean, I'm working up the number, but 1.2 million? And a lot of it is Siege. 400,000 of that is Siege. Like, I need to kill more troops. But I'm telling you, it's a very different experience in an A Kingdom KvK compared to an Imperium KvK. Like, we have not had, like, multiple 30-minute plus rallies for the same objective for every objective. It's slow going. Savage One. Hey, welcome to the Elite Guard. Let's get those hype emojis for Savage One. Newest member of the channel. Let's go. You know, I miss the Fort Swarm, but even Fort Swarming here is like not... It's not the same. You're awesome, dude. I always say you're living the dream. It's pretty crazy. Fort Swarming here is not the same either. Like, when we Fort Swarm in 254, like, the fort gets down to, let's call it, 2 million. And then we're swarming it for, like, 20 minutes straight. Whereas here, it was like, the fort hit 1.5, we swarmed it, it popped. Does that make sense? Like, it's just so much different. It's a lot harder to lose troops, honestly. It's happening on the 1606 and 1671. Those kingdoms are a bit bigger, though. Were they Imperium? Or were they just A's? Like at the start of the KvK. Now I don't think either of them are Imperium. Oh, 1647 is actually still Imperium. I think they were both Imperium, right? Let's get a look over here. What do we got? Some fielding, some stuff burning. They were Imperium. 1671 held off 412 last KvK. I didn't know they fought. Was that a desert KvK thing?
Felt a lot migrated out of 1671. I might be wrong on that, but for some reason...
1671's Imperium now.
Oh, I could be completely wrong. It was some kingdom. I don't know if it's exactly that one. But maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, if you look at the Lost Canyon teams they're using, well, some of these are a little different, actually.
1647, not 1671? Oh, okay, yeah. Hello, Per.
Hello.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Welcome.
Sup?
We're just chilling. I feel like things are taming down now. I think for these kingdoms we're fighting, it's like 1 a.m. now. So we're kind of entering their downtime. All objectives complete. Create chaos. There it is. 1647, 1606, 1875, 1780, and 1005 were against 412 last KvK. Oh, interesting. Is tomorrow's stream a preparation for Pass 5? I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow. That may be the one day where I take a pause. But here's the thing. Guys, I gotta craft some gear and put some iconics on stuff. Like, that has to happen before we fight. So either I'm doing that as a scramble first thing in the morning, I guess on Saturday. Or, like, I gotta do that tomorrow. Right? I'm trying to open up my chat, but it's not opening. Sasuke says he's got a report. Dude, I don't even see any chat, actually. It's kind of weird. Here, I'll show you what I see. My chat is just, like, gone.
You don't need a chat cover. There you go.
See, it's just gone. Like, I got no chat. Literally nothing. I don't think I have enough coins to buy something else, do I? I don't think so. Even if I did, yeah, okay, I only have one.
What are you using as the chat cover? Is this a suitcase?
Yeah, so, let me switch scenes, I'll show you. So when I had this scene made, originally that case was supposed to be in the bottom left, and it was smaller. But I just felt like it looked out of place. So I just put these other things that are in front, and I made them larger.
I see.
But I took that case, and I was like, I think I could still use that to kind of block the chat. But, I mean, you know, in general, I'm extremely happy with how this art project turned out. But it would have been nice if what I had ended up with to block chat was like a little bit of a cleaner integration with the look and feel of the rest of what's here. Mori, Xeno, Flav. Finished with Flav, Skippy. Do you have enough materials after Ring of Doom? Oh, yeah. On my main account? Oh, yeah. I mean, I still have like 400 legendary materials. No, the main account's absolutely stacked. I need to, God, I'm gonna need to get more patterns too now. It's kind of awkward. Here I am thinking that I actually might dismantle my attack gear. And then yesterday we had a good conversation where Cortex is like, actually, you need to go crit that infantry, brother.
That's not exactly what I said, but okay.
Okay, you said the 4-piece bonus and 6-piece bonus were good.
Yeah, I never said you need to crit it. I just said you shouldn't dismantle it for a field march.
This is actually not a copyright-free song. I have a license for it. I use Monster Cat Gold. I agree, it's a great song. That was a perfect Cortex impersonation. Thank you. Doing my best. What about maxing commanders? It's funny, but we didn't get any new commanders to go max.
I think, or this is just a guess, but I think maybe what they are doing is that they are delaying the release of the new commanders for people to play it in the Grand Prix first, and then so more people would want it because they see people using it in the Grand Prix. That's just a guess, but
I had an alternate guess.
okay.
My alternate guess is that they were waiting for the gap between the qualifiers and the top 32. So like the qualifiers had one set of commanders and the top 32 had another. That actually feels like really, I don't want, like, is fair the right word, but like, you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
As opposed to like, oh, the match right before the end of the qualifiers, which is going to completely change the meta. Good luck. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, if you at least have that downtime to, like, take in the new commanders and mess around with them. But yeah, here's the main account. And there's no fort rallies near me? Bro. Maybe we killed all the forts already. No, maybe we did. Maybe we actually did. Dude, live rallies a lot of forts. I don't know if you knew that.
I can start one.
I got one going too. I'll join yours. Yeah, my equipment game plan. I guess tomorrow. I'm gonna flip these boots over to be crit inf. These gloves to be crit inf. I'm going to refine this, whatever it takes, to get that crit inf. Who knows what that's going to cost me. Then this helmet, I'm going to flip that over. Hopefully to be crit. Probably it's just going to be 75 and I'm going to be sad. And then I have the materials to crit a chest and a leg piece, but the only patterns I have are more Hope Cloaks and more Eternal Night legs. So that's a little awkward. Level 5 pass. For Zone 6 is going to be Saturday in the morning. 1 Imperium verse 2, baby. Look at the difference between our Zone 5s. Our Zone 5 is like, if they drop a fort, I guess we'll deal with it. Their Zone 5 is like, no fort drop for you.
They said they are confident with winning the Zone 6, but I don't understand why they're pass blocking it. They're pass 5.
Yeah, why pass block your zone if you're confident you're going to win? I mean, I think it's just correct for them to play defensively. So yeah, I have a lot of crafting to do.
Oh, I need to get some blueprints tomorrow in egg event.
I mean, their pass block is showing that they're not confident.
Yeah, the pass block does tell you a lot, doesn't it?
We haven't pass blocked. That's a kingdom that's confident in winning the zone.
Yeah. we have no contingency. I don't want to take this team. Dude, Richard Constantine teams always trigger me.
You have to urine it yourself.
Sad Rock says, I disagree with you, Chisgule. You must refine that gear into leadership gear for Trajan.
Listen, Chiz, you need to try something, okay? Since you're heading a Richard, put Gilga second to your Boudica. For science.
You want me to put Gilga second to Boudica? No, that's not
You're
good.
hitting
Here.
a Richard.
No,
You're
but
hitting a Richard.
I think that's
Or a Ramses.
that's a misunderstanding of the value of the E-Song here. Hitting multiple targets,
Is it even
putting
gonna?
pressure
Is it gonna?
on another
Is
lane.
it even gonna arc that way?
Oh yeah, I'm debating like where I put these. I'm even tempted. Actually, you know what I do? You know what I actually do?
I
There's
know what
so
you
many
do.
ways to
You do
run
two
this
archer
fight.
marches. Listen, you do 2 archer marches and you make one of them Gilga Ramses, okay? And you smack that Richard with that, and the Richard is gone.
There's actually so many ways to run this fight. This is one way.
Actually, as Sunset Canyon genius.
This is one way. Let's see how this works out for me. $60 GT and 1V use crit leadership gear in their ball.
Yeah, because they spend thousands of dollars.
To get it.
Millionaires here, you know.
Well, it definitely, I would say, at one point was meta. The question is it still meta?
They have everything crit, of course they're gonna have their leadership set crit too. Like,
I think I get the W here.
and if we want to talk about what 60 GT and 1V use, 60 GT as a player using Martel YSG in their Murder Ball too, so is Martel YSG meta? I don't think so. With 60 GT as a player using it, so must be good, right?
Must be good. We take number one for the
Just funny.
stream. We go number one here. Bro. Ooh, this is actually a tough setup. Weirdly enough.
Oh, you're talking about him. I thought you were talking about some guy using Charles Weiss GNR.
No, yes.
We try it this way. Maybe it'll work. Oh, I should have took the siege off my cav march there. It's actually a little bit of a rip. That could be a big problem for me, actually. See how this works out. Theoretically, I'm going to take out their DPS here. I think he's got me, though. Maybe. Hard to say. Oh, I think he should have me. Is my William going to hit multiple targets? It is. Woo! That William's got a lot of work to do here to make up for this one. Oh, I might have him. Woo! Think I got him. GG. That's with my gear still sandbagged. I got all these materials and iconics sitting around. Unused. Richard's so tanky. So true. Message you in game on your main, my infantry gear. Here's what I think I gotta do, since it's approaching nap time for my little kid here. I think what I gotta do is help finish up lunch with her, tuck her in for her nap, plan for a video tomorrow about a new game, and then possibly also a stream. But definitely starting Saturday, every single day, streaming, hopefully until we win KvK. I don't know, man. If you enjoyed this, throw a like on here, subscribe to the channel. If you're looking for something else to watch, well, let me hook you up with something here. Anybody to raid? Quick raid check. Okay, no rock streamers to raid. In that case, let me give you a little video here. In case you missed yesterday's stream, here is a link from when we were rallying down Rogue. 251 million power is how they start. That's the teaser. It's a short video, 1 minute. Check it out. Throw a like on the stream if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe so you don't miss the big stuff coming. Discord.gg/Chisgule is my Discord server. Until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. I'll see y'all real soon. Take care, everybody.